Now it should be broadcasting everywhere. I don't know what happened. I only selected myself. That's funny. That's funny. So it is Wednesday. I know. Like I said, I just screwed up. Really?
I'm dancing to a song.
Yeah. So,
do you sing it when it comes on? Because I sing it all the time.
Do you?
I'm like, Tori, tell them what's happening. Oh. I do. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm in it.
You're in it? Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, I screwed up. I didn't know that I did only hit myself, which is pretty dumb. But
so what? Do we got to go back out and come in?
No, it's working now. I was rushed.
Okay.
Sorry, we're running. Sorry, everybody. I know we're running about 15 minutes late. It's just
hump day vibes.
Yeah, humpy days vibes, right?
Yeah.
So tell us how your week's been. We haven't talked to you since Wednesday. What's going on with you?
So I really I'm standing up in this wedding, right? I know y'all have heard about the wedding I'm standing up in. I'm maid of honor, and I literally just got off the phone with the bride, right? And I was telling her, I'm like, man, weddings are stressful. And it's not just the wedding. It's like, it's mostly like the things revolving around trying to handle stuff for the wedding and everyday life happening on top of it. And then somebody throws this like fucking monkey wrench in things that are supposed to happen. And so it just becomes stressful. So not like it could be a whole lot worse. She's not a bridezilla, right? Thank God. So I had a little mishap with my dress and the size I needed, and it was going to come late. And so I've been kind of panicking about that all week, but I don't know. Other than that, a new job. My new job's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You said you were doing shelters, right?
Yeah, social work. So I am, on top of everything else that I do, I am assistant director for a social services group here in the Valley in Arizona. Pretty wide known one. It's like Lutheran Social Services. So I'm doing that, and I monitor homeless shelters for certain cities in our state, our area, and I do intakes and all that fun stuff, and service the community. So it feels nice to be part of that and learn the ins and outs of their program. It's called the I Help program. And basically it's a 90-day program for our homeless community and for people who are ready to make a change or maybe are down on their luck and need emergency shelter. So it's very rewarding, and it's nice to see people who, maybe, like I said, we're down on our luck, something happened, there was a change of events in their life, and they found themselves at homelessness, and they need help and assistance and guidance and support. So it feels good to do that. So I am enjoying this new job. So far, I haven't had any crazy fuck shit happen. So it's good, but get a brace for it because there's always sometimes.
Thank you for serving the homeless community. I know that it's definitely a problem pretty much everywhere in the country. We went through COVID and we went through a lot of different things. Yeah. And you don't know what they go through, mentally, you don't know what their situation is. So I think definitely everybody needs a second chance. So thanks for doing that
you're welcome. Yeah. It's crazy because, like you said, not only a second chance, but to be treated with respect and dignity, right? And we have a whole list of rules and things that we abide by that are, our mantras and the things that we are firm with and that we stand for in our organization. And rule number 6 is everybody must be treated with respect and dignity. It doesn't matter what walk of life they come from. And a lot of times people look at them and they think, oh, because they're homeless, they're pieces of shit, or they don't deserve something, or, honest to God, a lot of us are a few paychecks away from being homeless. If you really lost your job, or you had, something dramatic happen to your health, there's a lot of people that would be evicted. They wouldn't be able to survive, especially with the way that the housing market is right now and the rent going up. And there's just so many factors that come into play that people are one paycheck, one catastrophe, one, just thing in their life that could happen to them that could really flip the tables for them. And so it feels good to be able to be part of that and just give back and let them know that they're respected and that there's people that are here to help. And this organization is so amazing. They have so many relationships with places that normally would, frown upon you, because if, say, you get evicted, they look that up. So now, not only did you get evicted and you're homeless and you're trying to get back on your feet, nobody wants to rent to you. Nobody wants to give you that second chance. Right. So this company vouches for them, helps them get furniture once they're placed, helps them, become employable if that's the case. There's just so many services that it does. So it feels really good to be assistant director to this organization. And I saw Connie's comment. Thank you so much. It really is an awesome job. So
that's cool. That is cool. So
how you been? How's your week been?
I know that wasn't part of the show, but you got Ozark coming back Friday. So anybody that has not watched Ozark, they are on the last season. This Friday they debut, I think, 7 or 8 episodes. So that's it. So if you haven't watched it, definitely go check it out. Ozark is definitely a great show. The other day I was scrolling through because I got, I stream at all these streaming services, right? And I noticed that Mayans was back on. So if you like the Suns, the Mayans are back on. Great first episode. I haven't watched last night's episode. I went right to sleep. So that's going to be some good stuff. I don't know. They're on the third episode. So if you watch Suns, that's back on Mayans. So a bunch of stuff. If you're out there binging, it's getting hot. I know I was talking to my sister. She's in Detroit for a wedding now, but she said it was chilly. So
it's cold today.
Unfortunately, in Arizona, we're hot. It's 100 degrees. Say when somebody says, "Well, what's your weather?" I said, "It's hot. Like we don't have, seasons. It's either hot or real hot." You know what I mean?
That's so true. I was talking to a girlfriend this morning and it was like, I don't know, like 8:30 here. And so it's like 11:30 there at the time, right? And she's like, it's fucking freezing. This is crazy. I said, oh my God, it's already like going on fucking 90. It's like 87 degrees at 8:30 in the morning. I'm like, but I don't want to fucking hear about the cold. And then I keep thinking to myself, I'm just now getting over this cold and I'm about to go back to hell and get another cold because I got to go back for the wedding. So yeah, it's a bit much. But as for the Mayans, you were saying, I need to watch that. So I watched Sons and Ozark. My boyfriend's got me watching Ozark, right? And I'm totally invested. Mayans, never seen it. I know that my kids watched it, so they'd be mad at me knowing that I know nothing about it. I did watch that first episode the other day, and I was lost. All I knew was that there was a bunch of hot Mexicans running around shooting each other, and there was a lot of blood and some gory shit. I was like, this looks fucked up. What's going on here? And that's really all I got from that. So I feel like I need to watch the other episode, the other seasons, because I was on the phone with my girlfriend at the time, and she's like, "Oh, so and so this, and then the brother that, and da 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 da," and I'm like lost. I said, "You know what? I just got to walk away because I'm really confused, and there's a lot of fucking shooting and things going on, and I don't know." She's like, "You got to fucking watch it." So. Connie wants to know who my boyfriend is. That's funny. We keep him a secret, Connie.
Keep my secret.
You know, that way in case somebody wants to bring him my Cash App.
Cash App. Man, I feel like it's been a long. I feel like it's been a long week, and it's only Wednesday. I don't know.
It totally feels like a Friday.
Yeah, it feels like a Friday, but we haven't
so,
showed up.
So I was asked about Ozark because, like, got this shit on the calendar. Someone the other day is like, "Oh, do you know what Friday is?" And I'm like, "No." I'm thinking to myself, "Fuck, I forgot somebody's birthday or an anniversary." And then I look it up, and they go, "It's Ozark." I was like, "Oh, yes." But then I was asked, do you watch every episode and binge it, or do you space them out? I got mixed reviews. I have one of my girlfriends, she's like, "I can't help but watch it all at once." And then someone else said, no, they're going to space it. I'm going to space it. I've made Shelly Shell, who's on with us on Saturdays, I made her promise, because she's a binger. I made her promise that if she binges, she can't tell me. She's got to shut up, because I have made the oath to space it out some, because I'm so invested that if I binge, I'm going to be really fucking sad in 48 hours if I watch it all. So I want to space it out. I really want to enjoy the last 7 episodes.
Netflix is the only one that allows you to binge on everything, right? That you can watch it all the seasons. But most other networks, they only do like I know I'm watching The Winning Time, The Rise of the Lakers, and they do it every, you know what I mean, like every week. And so you can't.
I like it though.
Huh?
Even though, like at the end of the Lakers show, when I'm over it, I'm like, fuck, I gotta wait till next week. But honestly, then when next week comes, I'm like, ooh, it gives me something to look forward to. So the selfish, like the impulsive part of me wants to binge it and watch 2 in a row. But I'm kind of glad that they make you wait, because I don't know, it just gives me something to look forward to.
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of TV, so it's good. Like Tommy just said, I'm mad as fuck at the end now, and I don't watch a lot of TV. So is this a normal feeling when people binge? Like they get so invested, and then when it ends, is that like normal? You get angry? Have you experienced that? Like, or sad? Like you're sad?
Not to get angry, like so. Game of Thrones. I've never got into it. I mean, I know it's all done. I can go binge if I want to, but I never was a person that binged unless someone said, "Hey, you need to watch this TV series," and then I had to catch up. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. I feel like I find myself getting sad. Like I get attached to the characters. Jessica said right now with Good Girls. That's another one I keep hearing I gotta watch. You guys really, I'm gonna go ahead and say our viewers really got me watching fucking TV out here. Between my boyfriend and my viewers, shit. I don't even know who I am anymore.
There's a lot of TV shows that you were like, why did it end that way? You know what I mean? The whole Gilligan Island or whatever, they never got found. They left and they came back. You got like lost, like they found out they were like dreaming, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of the greatest shows ever, Sopranos, like you don't know, Fade to Black, where you don't know if Tony dies.
Mm-hmm.
I think the one TV series that I agreed with the way it ended was Breaking Bad. He died.
Yeah.
He died. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he died. Okay, he died. And I know that a lot of people don't want to see certain characters die, but that happened. Okay, I was a big Walking Dead fan. Rick got blown up and his body never got found. He got taken away in a helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, the show sucked. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they did like a time jump. And the kid was 3. The kid was like 6 months old. Now the kid's walking around. He's 10 years
Right
old.
now, it's
Like,
fucking walking
I don't
around.
get that shit. And then they're
Uh-huh.
supposed to tie it all back together. Rick's supposed to be in this movie that they find him. Like, they just sometimes they used to say it when I was a big Howard Stern fan. They would say the show jumped the shark. What that means is the show when it went bananas. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, they're doing too much. They should have left well enough alone.
Right, far fetched.
Yeah.
When the show
Mhm.
becomes far fetched, like you just like, wait, what? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
after Rick died, so Walking Dead was mine and Zach and Dom's show. Like that was Zach's shit, right? And so we would watch it every Sunday. And then once Rick died, and then all the other fuck shit started happening, Dom just stopped watching. Zach got so mad at him, but he's like, I can't get into this. It's so far fetched now that they went. Yeah, they went off of. They
The
went, yeah, they went off, and they went past what the comics said, right?
Was right.
Yeah, because if you read the comics, then you're like, okay, this is not lining up now. They're doing too much. They're too busy.
Yeah,
They were doing too much.
And I think I'm a big Better Call Saul. I can't wait for the new season to come back, and it was all stalled because of COVID.
I like that show. I didn't watch it consistently, but I feel like that was the type of show that you could watch every so often and still like.
Right,
enjoy.
but the thing was they, that's coming back. But Breaking Bad, they killed him, right?
Mhm.
And they continued the show because the lawyer was still on the run.
Mhm.
And then they tell the story, and I thought it was great. So one of the greater shows that actually made sense, and it has good stuff like Ozark. It's not far fetched, right? It's
No.
based on a character that launders money, and he's running. He's trying to dodge the cartel and all that. So it's very grounded. But when you have far fetched shows like a Lost, stuff like that, Walking Dead, you got to stay. You got to make sense. If
Yeah,
you
you got to know your boundaries, when not to keep pushing.
sense, and you're just like, no, I don't watch the Good Girls. I don't watch some of that stuff because that's a girly show. But
We're going to get you to watch Good Girls, because if I'm going to watch it, you're going to have to watch it too.
And some of that stuff, it's got to make sense. It can't be far fetched. It can't be two women. You know what I mean? Like they got to make sure they.
Too women for you.
Yeah, they got to make it a mixture. So there's all the shows.
You like gossip, and do you like to watch other people's gossip and drama? No, you don't like to watch people. Isn't that what that's about? I don't really know what it's about, but I heard it's good.
I get that enough on Facebook. Prayers. Don't ask any questions. I'm like, so are we praying for your gonorrhea? What are we praying for? Like, you know what I mean? I hate when someone
prayers. Don't ask what though.
I need prayers, but I need prayer warriors, but don't ask any questions. I want to know if you have itchy fucking on the down, your coochie itching. I want to know if your boyfriend fucked your neighbor. I want to know. Come on, let's get exciting. Let's get exciting.
But tell me what I'm praying for.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me know what I'm praying for, because my prayers are important too, right? And I'm not just going to throw out some prayers here because you asked on Facebook, because, again, your boyfriend fucked the neighbor and you're like, let this baby not be his. Prayers. Like, wait, what? What? Yeah, I'm prayers, y'all. I need prayers because I'm getting evicted because I didn't pay my rent and I'm too busy spending my money on, getting my get my nails did, right? Yeah. Right. Prayers, y'all.
Prayers.
No, I'm not praying for that. You fucked up. You want to be in my homeless program though? Call me. Get our numbers up.
Right. I don't
know.
I really don't understand the whole prayer things on.
I got questions.
When my dad had a heart attack, and I don't like to put, like, if I got cancer, I don't know if I want to put that out right away, right? If I'm dying, hey, you know what? I'm dying. Hey, I just want to tell you, peace out. But I don't know if I want to put that out. As soon as somebody's got if they have a flu, oh, I need prayers. You know what I mean? Like,
you can usually say though, if some people need that support and that's okay, right? I don't think it's wrong to ask for that support.
Right.
And maybe we're just being too nosy to say, hey, if I ask for prayers, just think of me. Don't worry about what it's for.
Right.
So I get it. But if it's something to do like health wise, I'm going to say, hey, y'all, going through some health things, could really use some love and light right now. Please send me all the positive vibes.
Well, then you need to be the Facebook corrector. Then you need to tell them you need to.
I'm pretty much that in life. So why would it be any different in Facebook? I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Have questions. Did you do that properly? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
I just like
I'm okay with it.
I don't
My
know.
friends love me.
Yeah, I don't know what the whole, hey, I need prayers, this, that, my uterus fell out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what.
That's a rough one.
I want to know, is God up in heaven? Is he answering? Is like, he's just like
I love this movie.
prayers.
Prayers.
He's answering all the prayers. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
how he's doing it?
That's good.
You saw people are asking for like bonus checks. Like,
Bonus
really?
checks, new cars, someone's dying, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of crazy. All right, let's jump into the show.
Okay.
It's not just Latinos and young voters. Democrats are slipping among black voters. So, form the core of Democrat base. The cast ballots for Democrats a greater proportion in that pretty much any demographic group without the massive backing of black voters. The last three Democrat nominees, Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, and Barack Obama would not have made it in the general election without the black people. That's what they're saying.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah. So they said that Democrats are slipping among black voters.
Yeah.
They said,
They're
get your
like,
shit together, Joe. Uncle Joe,
pretty much. They're like, fuck this shit. Here we go again. More fuckery.
fuck this shit. So
Mm-hmm.
I saw a bumper sticker earlier today that said Joe Biden is just Hillary Clinton with a smaller penis.
That's funny.
I thought that was.
That's funny. I wonder
And
who's gonna run. I'm curious to know. I'm anxious.
Mr. Orange is back in the news. He is making fun of somebody. Here you go.
Of course he is.
Stupid person. Remember I took the aptitude test because they thought I might be stupid. They really didn't. They thought I was really smart. So when they think you're really smart, then I took the aptitude test, Dr. Ronnie and many doctors, and I aced it. And now they don't call me stupid. They say he's a dictator. He wants to take over the world. They used to call me JD. They said maybe stupid. So I said to Doc Ronnie, Doc Ronnie's now a great congressman in Texas. Great, very popular guy. He won like 52 points or something. But he's now a great congressman. I said, Ronnie, I don't like when people call me stupid. I had great heritage, and an uncle who was a great, great genius.
So there it is, Mr. Orange.
His voice alone is just ugh. Yeah, I highly doubt he passed an aptitude test.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe second grade level, but cognitively, no. He doesn't even know how to use words properly. So if you can't use words properly in correct sentences with the exact definition of them, and you don't use them properly, how is your cognitive, comprehension aligned with that when you can't even use words properly?
Shit, I can't use words properly. What the hell?
I don't know. I highly doubt he passed a test appropriate for his age, and
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we've all read his tweets. Come on.
Read his tweeties.
We've heard him speak. Everything is very kindergartner, very
Your gardener.
huge, big. I did good. I picked things up, I put them down type.
Really?
I mean, it is. Do we really got to pull up the clips? Please don't. Please don't. His voice is.
Mr. Orange. So, congratulations, U.S. U.S. has just hit a new thing. Caducci. U.S. is certainly, pandemic is over. They have waved the flag. So, I'm thinking CDC. So, I'm waiting for the announcement from the
My
White House.
cousin literally has COVID, and there was a post today about it, and she's battling it right now.
Yeah, so Dr. Fauci says, guess what? We're COVID is over. He has officially waved the flag. Here you go.
Fauci, U.S. is certainly out of the pandemic phase. The United States could soon see an end to the coronavirus pandemic, as Dr. Anthony Fauci said the country is certainly out of the pandemic phase. After 3 years, the United States might be soon moving past the coronavirus pandemic, according to the country's leading infectious disease expert. Dr. Anthony Fauci, who has been the mouthpiece for the government's coronavirus response across 2 presidential administrations, said during an interview on Tuesday that the U.S. was certainly out of the pandemic stage, though he cautioned that the larger global pandemic was still ongoing.
There it is. We are out of the pandemic. Congratulations.
Okay.
Woo! Yep. There you go. What do you think?
Again, like I just said, I have a cousin who's battling it right now and is doing treatments and injections and all kinds of stuff. And
Kinds of stuff. Okay.
so
So I'm going to pour the U.S. a drink.
Yeah.
We're out of the pandemic stage. So this is a strange story. Dr. Strange, actress Zara and Fanny and husband accused of sex with teen. The girl, now an adult, claims actress 36 and Mark 59 piled on her with alcohol and had sex with her between 2005 and 2008.
Wow.
She's a pretty girl. That's this actress. She's in Doctor Strange in the movie.
And she's accusing who, or she's the?
No, she's the one that said that her and her husband had sex repeatedly with a 13-year-old girl.
Ay. So why is she now saying this?
I knew it was wrong. Hold on. I knew it was wrong, but now just know how to get out of the situation saying anything. She told the cops, according to outlet, I remember trying to copy Zara's reaction at time because I looked up to her, tried to be like her in every way.
This is the 13-year-old saying this?
Yeah.
That's sad.
It is. Chad. This is the actress that had sex with her. She's over there showing her coochie off with the coochie.
That's the one that had sex with a 13-year-old?
Yeah, and then that's her right there. Like you said, she's a pretty girl or pretty woman.
Let's see. Go back. Not her coochie. I don't want to see her coochie. I want to see her face. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting. So is this like a babysitter?
It might have been. There's her and her husband. Victor Markey, sex crime. That's their.
He was found guilty.
She was a sorcerer. Girl who is now an adult claims that. So she's an adult now. I guess maybe she came out later and saying that she was, had sex with them.
Right.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it was a babysitter.
Gross.
They denied the allegations in court. So there you go. Probably was a babysitter. It doesn't say who she was. Probably was if she was 13.
Yeah, if she was 13, like why would she be in her presence and her saying that she looked up to her? She's probably a sitter.
Yeah. Here's another goofy ass story. 90 Day Fiance. This is a TV show. So I'm not into a reality show. I don't watch none of that stuff anymore. Carolina Schwinski survived a alleged murder attempt by boyfriend. Police says Colt Goldberg is accused of trying to strangle and drown Caroline after heated argument on the boat in West Palm Beach, Florida, according to police. Uh, uh, 32. Chewinski's 32 and Goldberg's 23, so she's almost 10 years older than him, were involved in a heated argument that authorities say turned into violence Sunday, West Palm Beach, Florida. The couple has been dating for a year before the incident. Goldberg tried to strangle her, according to witness quoted in police. Filed Fish Wildlife Conservation Commission obtained by it. Goldberg was arrested and charged with attempt of first-degree murder and battery.
Mm.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to strangle this bitch on the boat.
Well,
Yeah, she looks a lot older than he does. I'll put this on the screen. Yeah, she dated him
there's
young.
a lot of domestic violence going on, man.
Look, she's a lot older than him.
Oh, she looks way older than him, but she looks like she could be his mom.
Oh, wow. Okay. There you go. So,
I don't know. I look at me and my son next to each other, and we look like I look older than him, but people think I'm his sibling. So when you look at her, she's young looking, but still could that could be his mom type shit.
His mom type of shit, huh?
He strangled the fuck out of her, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's sad though. Like you wonder what's happening to make him do such a thing. Why is he so angry? And now he's got attempted murder charges?
Bitches be crazy. Bitches
Okay.
crazy.
Listen, Johnny Depp, calm down. Bitches be crazy.
Shitting in bed.
I'll say though, Johnny looked good today, smiling in court. I was like, you know what, Johnny, I'm gone, boy. You're feeling good about your life right now. You finally have a voice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I feel good for him today.
I seen a meme that said, Johnny, calm down. Come over here. I'll treat you right.
I'll treat you, Johnny. I'll treat you good. Come here, boy.
Yeah. So you know this song? I'll play it.
One.
You know that song?
Maybe. What was it?
Let me play it again. No?
I can't hear all of it. No. I can sing it.
Well, Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's
I can sing it.
I got to change the sound card on here because
Okay.
for output it is not playing what I wanted to play.
Now I'm going to be humming it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was
Are they okay?
the singer Andrew Woolfolk, Earth, Wind, and Fire classic. He was a sax player. He died 71.
Aww.
Andrew, the longtime sax player for Earth, Wind, and Fire, and reliable hire gun for a slew of artists, died this Sunday. Billy Noel has been ill for over 6 years. In separated statement, Rolling Stones added that Woolfolk had battle effects of a stroke. So
Oh, sad.
definitely a classic song, right? Reasons.
Mm-hmm. All of their songs are amazing.
Yeah.
They get the juices flowing. Yeah,
Juicy.
you want some sexy shit, put on some Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was my sister's group. Earth, Wind, and
Yeah.
Fire. She liked that shit. Yeah. She told me the other day her pussy.
Oh.
She was telling me about. I think you were on the show. We were on the show on Saturday, but she was telling me that her kid was so big that her asshole ripped or something like that, and I was like, "Wow, that's cool."
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, your butt rips.
You try to fucking push a bowling ball out a little pee hole. Tell me what happens.
And tell me what happened.
You only got about 2 to 3 inches between the booty hole and the taint, right? The taint part between that and that. So if there's some pop, got busted open and it doesn't open all the way, the baby moves a certain way, it's going to rip that area.
Okay. And then
I did not rip my asshole. I did rip a little bit though. Had to have stitches.
And you got guys that be like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna beat it up," and then you're like, "Wait a minute, she had a bowling ball come out her pussy."
Listen, it snaps back.
It's like a rubber. It's like
Yeah. It's a muscle. It's a muscle. It snaps back. Kegels. You carry the Kegel balls too. Matter of fact, I found my Kegel balls. I moved, right? So I haven't been doing my normal vagina things. And I found mine the other day. So like the last couple of days I've been wearing the weights and it really makes a difference. You like don't realize it. You just got to remember it's in and not go pee when you got it in, because I've had that happen too, where I forgot it was in and then I peed and bloop, it's in the toilet. I'm like, fuck, I gotta reach in there. And it's so bad. You're on mute. It's so bad that that you don't want to let it drop down into the toilet. It won't flush, but so shout out to those who use Kegel balls. They're really the shit. You gotta there's like different sizes, right? So you can find them on Amazon. You can get them from, oh God, the sex toy store, all of them. But if you go on Amazon and look them up, they have some that they're weighted basically, right? So they're different sizes. You have, they start from big and then go down smaller and smaller and smaller. And you exchange them out like every week. So I don't know, some people do it less, but I think every week. But it's really really cool, and it keeps your pelvic floor tight, and anything from having a baby or any of that happens, you can tighten up your vagina health. And then there's one.
Health.
So listen, there's one.
Only pussy. Sorry.
Listen, so I'm talking about the Kegel balls. So
okay.
It comes in a pack, right? And there's like 6 of them. I think 6. Sometimes there's a couple more. But one of them has a remote, and it will literally pulsate. And I swear to God, it's like a makeshift vibrator, right? It's not as quite as powerful, but it's to keep you clenched, right? To keep it contracted. And it really makes a difference. Not even just like having sex, because that's what everybody always thinks, but to when you have a baby and it's that big, you have bladder issues, your pelvic floor isn't as strong. So it helps with that. Anybody who's ever had a baby, and I'm sure you've heard women say this, they sneeze and they're like, oh shit, I gotta pee, right? Or literally almost pee your pants. If you've had more than one kid and you sneeze the wrong way, or you have to pee, it's very hard to control. It's very hard to control that. So that's what they're good for. And yeah, I suggest every woman go get some Kegel balls, especially those who have 10-pound babies. Okay, that's my rant on vagina health.
Well, Anna, I know you're not into putting things in your vagina. So there you go. Get some Kegel balls.
They're great. They really are. They really help a lot.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
I heard somebody tell me that they have the same thing for guys. What does it do?
They do?
That's what I thought Lonnie told us.
Wait. No, guys can Kegel. They can squeeze, right? Imagine, when you're going pee and you stop your pee right in mid-flow, you do that squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a Kegel is. You're
Well,
contracting that muscle.
there it is, the Kegel
There
ball.
it is. I get the purple ones.
Feel it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying. This video isn't even sexual, but I just know it's gonna get demonetized. Like, what is sexual about putting things up your vagina? Okay, it's at that weird bit where like one of the balls is in, and then you just kind of like have to shove it a bit more. There it is. Washy hand sounds. Let's do our first test. No, I can't feel it. I want it to vibrate inside of me, maybe.
She wanted.
So she didn't have the one that vibrated. Like, there's one that actually does. So you start with the big one. You see how she had a larger size,
Right.
and then you move down to the smaller size. So which means is as you're using them throughout the weeks, you move down to a smaller size because it's contracting more, and you go down. So when you can hold the smallest one, and they're weighted. So the smaller one weighs more than the bigger one.
So is there an exercise you can make your butthole smaller?
Why would you want to make your butthole small? I mean, how you shit?
Well, because you got those porn stars that got the butthole like blown out. You can put your whole.
Yeah, there's cream. There's ointment that'll tighten it. Yeah, shrink it. Anal shrink. But honestly, I don't know. Yeah, if you got a blown out butthole, you're literally dropping deuces out your ass like easily. One false move. I don't know. If I was doing anal like that, I would not trust a fart. That's for sure.
Oh, wow.
You would shit yourself.
I know you love to cook. More than 120,000 pounds of ground beef is recalled over possible E. coli concern. In New Jersey, manufacturer recalled more than 120,000 pounds of beef product over concern that it could have shit on it. Regulators discovered during the routine test that certain products from New Jersey-based Lakeside Refrigerated Service by contain with E. coli. Hard to identify strain of bacteria has been not confirmed. So check your meat. Check your meat, bitch.
So there's poop on their meat?
Well, E. coli is poop.
So, okay.
So be careful. Check your meat. They got
It's kind of like people who are doing anal, right? Poop on their meat?
poop on the meat. Poop on the meat.
Wait. Did it say where? I missed that part. I was sorry. I was thinking dirty thoughts. Did it say what state?
New Jersey. Jersey.
Okay.
Where my sister's from. She's from Jersey.
Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
It's from the shore. We got poop on the meat.
Vaccine-deprived polio is on the rise. A new vaccine aims to stop spread. The world has spent billions of dollars over 15 years effort to wipe out virus through vaccination efforts with encouraging results. Rates plunged over 350,000 cases. I didn't know polio still existed, but I guess in poor countries they still do.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom had
countries, yeah.
Yeah.
You said your mom had it, right?
Yeah, my mom had it, yeah.
Like really bad, right?
Yeah, she had crutches and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So here's a disturbing video in South Carolina, youth baseball. It looks like a bunch of teenagers, they said, were firing at each other. Those kids look so scared.
Listening to that mother tell that kid to roll to safety roll the other way, crawl here, and watching those kids try to crawl to safety. That when I watched it, I was driving and I literally started to cry. I felt this just wave of emotion come over me. I couldn't even imagine being in the outfield and watching my kids play, and the next thing you know, they're scared for their lives. And that was a lot of shots. Like, I feel like when you watch the video, not played on our show, but when you watch it again, you really hear those shots ringing. Like, they were going at it. It wasn't just a few, you know, bang, 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 bang. No, they were returning fire.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Said
Thank God it was teenagers. How many?
Large group of teenagers got in a fist fight in the area. Cops said teens opened fire on other following physical altercation, but fled before officers got there. So they were actually in like gunfights. That's the reason why you.
Yeah. And then I read that nobody was hit. There was a lot of fucking shots. Nobody was hit, just cars. And I thought to myself, it's because they're inexperienced fucking kids running around with guns. Thank God that this happened a few blocks away and wasn't near those kids playing enough to hit them with stray bullets. Cause, oh man, I can't even imagine.
Right.
So scary. And then hearing that and hearing everybody crying, fuck.
Trillionaire Elon Musk bought Twitter, $44 billion. You know what? Can he just give me $1 billion? And since he's just buying up Twitter, like, can you just give me give me $1 billion?
Dude, just drop me an M. Okay with drop me an M. Like, I'll make that work. I'll flip that bitch. Like, it's a whole ass fucking pack, right? I'll flip that bitch like a pack. What up? Drop me an M. I know an M ain't really that much these days, but again, I'll flip that bitch. Watch me. So, okay, maybe you can understand. You can explain this to me because I'm seeing all these memes. I'm seeing him buying it. There's two sides to the coin. What is your opinion on why he purchased it? People are saying freedom. Other people are saying to hide stuff.
So Elon Musk is a visionary, and that's the reason why he's a trillionaire, right? He's our first trillionaire guy on the planet. He could see upsides to Twitter, right? Twitter, when he said how he would buy Twitter shareholders basically said, we'll take that deal. Like, you're going to buy us for $44 billion? Okay, where's the check? And I think, to be honest with you, is what I was hearing was Elon Musk is he's a Trumper, right? He's a big Republican. He's a big free speech, all this, right? So the person that I know that he reactivates is Trump, right? And he wants a true area, not like Facebook, where there is no governing body. There's nobody.
No censorship.
They want to just be free willy. If I want to be a racist, I can be a racist. If I want to be whatever, he just wants a true platform that you can pretty much say whatever you want. So now they said that it was today that they already deactivated so many different accounts. So they deactivated those accounts because they were saying things that would affect the free speech, because he's giving a free speech, but he's giving a free speech to everybody. Or is he giving a free speech just to the Trumpers? You know what I mean? Because so
why would they deactivate if it's free speech?
There was a ration of deactivations on people's accounts.
And what did all these people have in common?
So those might be left wings. I don't know. That's what I was hearing. So we don't know yet because they haven't come out. But they just said there was a ton of deactivations on Twitter.
So now Trump. I call him Shrimp. Shrimp the shrimp.
Trippy Trump.
So Trippy is going to be reactivated and back to his old fuckery?
Yeah, fuckery.
So we're going to be watching tweets from the toilet again.
Yeah.
Great. There goes my anxiety.
Hey. So I know you love this story. I had to definitely talk about this story. This is great stuff here, especially from a woman, a fictosexual. Marriage woes. I'm a fictional who is a marriage hologram, but he's already having relationship troubles. You're like, what?
The fuck is going on in life?
A fictional sexual man has claimed he has now struggled communicating with his hologram and has been married 4 years ago. Keto Kondo says he's still in love with his fictionary 16-year-old anime character called Muki Hasti, despite the current technical issues. A person younger than 18 cannot marry in Japan without parental consent, but Muku is now a real person, something Kondo had acknowledged before the unofficial marriage. A 38-year-old identified as a fictional sexual, which means he's sexually attracted to a fictional character.
A fictional sexual? Is that a box you check? Wait, what?
Yeah. What the fuck? Kondo spent about $17,000 to marry his fictional bride and says he still loves her even though its software issues are currently negatively impacting the relationship. According to Japanese news outlet, Kondo can no longer speak with his virtual bride since 2017. He's been interacting with a virtual version of her device called a Gatebox. Gatebox, a 1300 gadget, was designed to project interaction hologram. I want to know what the fuck is going on in the world.
Okay, so she's 16. And it's a virtual. It's a robot. It's a bot.
Yeah, it's a bot.
What the fuck?
That's her right there.
And that's the doll that looks like her.
Yeah.
That's her right there.
Yeah.
And he's been married to this fictional bot, basically a cartoon character on the computer for 4 years. I can't even. I thought that the people with the fucking rubber robot dolls topped it all, but this motherfucker takes the fucking weirdo. Let's go deeper. He's just a pedophile.
Oh, Billy.
Like literally. So he's trying to little kids. Oh my God, senseless.
Oh God. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Stop. Make it stop. Make it make sense. What the fuck? I don't even get this. Like, it's a kid's character. So does that mean like 16-year-old little girls?
Yeah.
That's what he's attracted to. He's married to her for 4 years. So here's the question: did she stay 16?
Yeah,
Or
I don't know.
was she? What the fuck is that? A toilet?
Yeah, like this is a skeleton, but I'm thinking it. So how if you're like gay or bi and you're like making love to like a He-Man character? How dare you?
What was it called again? Fictional. What was his sexual?
Fictional sexual.
Fictional sexual. Huh. So was she 12 and now she's 16, or did she just stay 16 for 4 years?
You fucking
I
stupid.
have so many questions. Can we get him on the show?
Yeah.
Seriously, though, let's try to get somebody on the show that's fictional sexual or is married to a robot. I really want, I'm not even kidding. I really got questions. Like, I promise I'll behave. I promise I won't flat out call him a weirdo or a pedophile, like, to their face, just so that we can get some answers. I'll be respectful, but I really got questions. I don't get this. It's kind of like the person who said that they're, did you see that article? And you could probably look it up. It's a woman who, like, she is turned on by pretending, and it's not all the way the same, but she's turned on by pretending she's furniture. Like she falls in. Listen, it's a whole thing. I'm gonna have to find it. I'm sure you can find it. It's been on the internet for a while. Because her roommate puts her on blast. She's like, she's fucking weird. I come home and she's literally in the stance of an end table for hours. I'm like, what? And then she tells her friend, put the lamp on my back. So she's like, She's like, I'm so turned on when you put the lamp on my back. And she falls in love with furniture. She's like making out with the kitchen chair and shit. Weird. Totally fucking weird. So what's that called? Furniture sexual?
Furniture sexual.
I don't know. I don't know.
My Little Pony pushy sexual.
Ew. It's too fucking much. Like and is this what social media has done? Like everybody's so sick of fucking the other human, they're sick of the human race. They're like, fuck it, dude. I'm marrying a fucking kitchen table right now. Like they ain't gonna cheat on me.
Yeah.
Me and this TV tray, we're about to get it on.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I know girls go lesbian, right? If they have like 20 bad guys in a row, right? I don't hear much when a guy has shitty relationships with a girl. He turns, like, hey, I'm gonna go suck dick because vagina's not working.
I've always been gay, right? I feel like you're born gay. I don't feel like women turn men gay. I feel like you're born gay and then your tendencies, you finally come out. But there are a lot of women, and don't get me wrong, there could be some cases where men are like, fuck this bitch, I'm going with a dude. But that very rarely happens. Or you just hear about it finally coming out. But definitely, like you said, women get tired of being beat or raped or whatever, and men done wrong, cheat on. And they're like, you know what? This bitch ain't bad, and she splits the chores with me. And she wears a polo shirt and a hat and a snapback. She kind of looks like a dude. Some of these women out here are hotter than some of the men. So fuck it. Connie said she's marrying her air fryer. I'm sorry. Finish what you were saying.
Connie, make sure you don't put your vagina in the air fryer, please.
I'm sorry to cut you off. What were you saying about women?
You will burn your nipple off. I'm just saying.
Too many fucking visions right now. You take a video if you do.
Yeah. Take a video. That you could get right there. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you guys like my show every week. Yeah, there you go. You don't hear that too much about a guy like, you know what? I'm tired of getting fucking, hoes are fucking me over. I'm just gonna go suck dick.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't happen.
My uncle says, he was like, you know what? I'm so sick of women. I'm just gonna be gay. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
So.
No, I feel like men who were with women, they were with women because that was what the social norm was supposed to be. That's what their mother wants. They didn't want to hurt their family's feelings by letting them know. They just, you go through life and you're expected to be attracted to women because you're a man. And so they're fighting it inside of themselves, knowing that they kind of think the other sex is cute, right? But they don't really know what these feelings are, and then they get scared. And some people, thank God, have support in their family and in their lives where they can explore their feelings and not ignore them. But a lot of people can't. So they meet a girl, their mom likes them, they're expected to get married, she wants grandkids, and now they're like, fuck, dude, I really liked her brother instead.
Yeah.
But how do we come out and do this? So now we're going to creep. So, but honestly, there was a time where, like, I'm attracted to women. So for me, I prefer men, right? But I am attracted to women. And there's a time where I'm like, fuck it, dude. Maybe I'll just marry a woman. Maybe I'll get with a woman. And if I find a guy, I will explain to her, like, hey, I'm gonna go get some dick real quick, but I'll be back to you. Like, you're my boo, you're my wife, right? Men were treating me so bad at that point where it was like, oh, fuck. And I'm not even gonna lie, being in a relationship is a partnership, right? Man or woman. So if you have a male or a wife, but if you have a male who ain't shit, who ain't doing shit, who you got to clean up after all the fucking time, right? You got to clean after him. You got to clean up after his badass fucking kids. You got to do all the things, and they don't contribute at all. Like, And on top of it, emotionally, they're causing you issues. Being with the opposite sex doesn't look so bad because you're like, you know what? She cleans, she does dishes, she does laundry, she works. Me and her, you know, she'll whoop a kid's ass. Like, she okay. And, you know, she's going to go down on me. So maybe this is just what I'm meant to do if men can't fucking act right. But I'll admit it. Like, I want her to be like sexy hot, but like, I got to be the hot one. I know it's very vain, but I'm the pretty one. That's just who I am. Like, she can be pretty. Like, I want her to be pretty. I don't want her to be ugly, but it's just the way it is. And then, you know, like, I even to the point where I was like, dude, if you're married, you get a lot of, you know, you get a lot of other benefits. And I have friends who haven't, you know, found somebody. And there was a time where I was like, listen, girl, me and you, we might just get married, right? So me and my girlfriend are going to get married. We're going to fucking have bomb dresses. We're going to have a wedding. We're going to get gifts. We're going to go on vacation, which we'll call the honeymoon, but really it's just going to be a vacation. And if you find a dude you want to fuck, right, go ahead, bring him home, but he's got to go. He can't stay. This is our house. We're married. We're going to pass off on chores, and we're going to be a partnership. And we're going to get tax breaks. You're going to be able to get on my insurance, all the things. So it's not that bad. I don't ever hear of men doing that. Like, you know what, buddy? Wasn't there a movie where they pretended so that they could get each other's health insurance or something?
Yeah, Chuck and Larry.
Chuck and Larry, right? And honestly, it's not. I don't know. I'm with you, Connie. It's not a bad idea. Dudes start acting up. Like, women start thinking of other shit.
Yeah.
Because who wants to go through life alone? And if you love your girlfriend, like, hey, you know what? I'll be your wing girl. Like, we'll go to the bar. Like, hey, he's cute. You need to get some dick tonight? Go ahead. He'll think it's hot. He'll think it's hot. We're lesbian. We're married.
We're lame.
Yeah. You tell a guy at the bar, hey, yeah, this is my wife. She wants to fuck you tonight. He's like, damn, I landed some lesbians. What up, though? Right? Dudes like wear that shit like a badge. They don't even care if one of the chicks is like kind of, you know, she's the butch one.
Right.
They don't care. They're like, fuck, bro, they were lesbians. Like, they don't even care. They don't. No,
Yeah.
guys don't. I already know it. So. I don't know. And then I start to think of like polygamy. Man, my mind just goes off when I start to think of all kinds of things.
Right.
There was this, so I read this article today, and you know, this wasn't part of the show, but so I'm in this group, and if anybody wants to be added to it, let me know. And it's basically a group that does anonymous posts. You send in your question and you tell your little side of the story. And everybody comments, right? So it's anonymous. And the question today was, me and my husband of 8 years had a threesome, and he is now upset that we had it. I guess when they had the threesome, it was basically like they went out one night, like one thing led to another. They went back home. The other couple they were with, her and the girl were getting frisky in the bedroom, and he walked in and she's like, come on, join us. And he's like, no. And then they talk him into joining, right? So he joins, things happen. And then afterwards they agreed. He was like, he had sex with the other girl. And I guess at some point they agreed that they would try the threesome with a dude. So like, it's been a few weeks, and now he's like, I'm totally disgusted. I can't believe that you talked me into this. And I definitely don't want to do this again. And her question was, she's upset because she's like, I really wanted to do this with a guy and he got to fuck another girl. Am I wrong for being mad that now I don't get my threesome that I really wanted? So I was like, it's kind of a catch-22 because she started this one and talked him into it. Now she's really upset that she can't have another one with a guy. And I just was like, well, my answer was, I think you just want to have a swingers relationship.
Yeah. So here's a lesbian scene here.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Your turn.
Oh, yeah.
No. Mm-mm. Him. Kiss.
Dude. Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. You want more? We want more. Go get him, Tiger. You'll like it. You're gonna love it. Do it for us.
Okay, dude. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
I counted. Totally counted.
that's how you kiss your mother. Mm-hmm.
Don't you say anything.
Make it real. You do that, we'll do anything you want.
Anything?
Anything. Anything.
You better like it.
I promise. I wouldn't lie.
There, that's a funny lesbian scene there.
That's funny.
So, college baseball team police investigated alleged poison the other team's spiked water jug with paint thinner. What the fuck is going on? Police are investigating the alleged attempt to poison a college baseball team by spiking their water jugs with paint thinner. Now cops are trying to get to the bottom of wild claim. The police docket was obtained. Kansas City University filed an incident report with PD in Kansas where multiple unnamed people from school are listed as victims. In the report, several offensive criminal threats containing food, water sources, battery known as reckless, causing bodily harm, criminal damage. On Sunday, a Twitter account not affiliated with Kansas City University posted a picture of water cooler that appears to show unknown substance putting paint thinner in our water coolers to get our baseball players sick. Still getting toasted by 31 runs in Wild. Stay classy. Glad our prayers are okay. So
they still won.
they still won, yeah.
They still won with the shits.
Yeah.
The shits. First of all, if you've ever painted before or been around it, paint thinner is really fucking strong. Like the scent of it alone is, you would smell it. So they would already automatically smell it. And how would they not taste it?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up. That could shut your organs down. That's straight up fucking poison. Like dangerous if ingested, even smelled. They say to do it in an open area. So in the water, they really were serious about that title, huh?
Yeah, that's crazy. Local Michigan man accused of leaving racist notes and charged with hate crime. Michigan man. Huh?
Nooses?
Nooses, yeah. Nooses. Sorry. Michigan man who allegedly terrorized residents by leaving nooses and racist handwritten notes around his community to stop people from supporting Black Lives Matter has been charged with hate crime. Ken, 61, was charged with 6 counts of interfering with federal protecting actors for incident dating from June to July 2020, height of nationwide protests following George Floyd's black man was killed on May 25th after Minneapolis police for more than 8 minutes. Authorities allege that affidavit went to stores in Saginaw. So this is Saginaw, leaving nuisance attached to notes and read an accessory to be worn with your Black Lives Mile t-shirt. Wow.
Saginaw is a very rural area right now, populated with a lot of Black families and population there. I have several friends. There's Mexican there too.
Yes, Angie, a friend of the show. She's originally, I think she's from Saginaw, Grand Rapids area.
My old nail tech from Michigan is from Saginaw.
But isn't that crazy? He was leaving hate crimes in a noose, like hang yourself, like here.
That's a 61-year-old racist. That too. That's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm glad they caught him though.
Yeah.
He deserves to be charged.
So check this out.
It's the best app.
Amazingly catches foul ball while breastfeeding.
That's the champ right there.
Without dropping a dime. Without dropping anything.
Boom.
Oh, not breastfeeding.
Nice job.
The guy.
Feeding the baby.
That's even better.
Holds the bottle, no spillage, baby in perfect bliss, and a souvenir.
And boom.
Nice.
I do this.
Nice.
I think
I fucking do this.
mad because you just
That's
I'm a dad.
that is.
Motherfucker.
Would you be
He's
mad?
like, I'm a dad. And I bet you if he had a titty and he was breastfeeding, he still would have got that shit. Mm-hmm. His wife was like, that's my man.
No spoilage. You wouldn't be mad that he did that?
No, not at all. I'll be proud. I'm like, that's my man right there. You see that shit? Mm-hmm. He's a dad. Oh, you a dad. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm like, okay, daddy. I'm like, hey, Poppy, that's some sexy shit. Put that baby down. Feed me.
It's a dad. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a dad's life?
It's a dad's life.
Yeah.
That was dope.
You ever
I
seen
like
dad?
how the guys that were going for it, they like, fuck that, I gotta stop. He's got a fucking baby in his hand.
This is dad life. It's how we live 24/7, 365. Like me. Gas station glasses, don't care what the masses think about me with my sweet goatee. I'm rocking my Dodgers with a covenant crease. I got that St. John's Bay and the clip for my piece. I look nice. I got dozens of dollars and that's right. It goes straight to my daughters and my wife. I'm a miracle dad, making magic with the checkbook is the talent I have. I roll hard in the yard with a 60-inch cut. Zero turn radius, my neighbors say, what? They be driving by, peeping my landscape. Yo, these rings got nothing on my manscape. Hydrangeas, begonias, crepe myrtles, ornamental turtle. Hold up, is that a weed in my fescue? Oh no, round up to the rescue. It's the dad life, it's the dad life. Take my doggy to the party, it's the dad life, it's the dad life.
Oh, that's funny. He said, is that a weed? Round up to the rescue. Oh, the fucking dad with the Jesus mandals and the socks. They got the fucked up tan lines on the John Deere. Oh, that's funny. That's some funny shit. Is that you?
That was a throwback too. That was like 2010 because you saw the flip phone. You saw the flip.
That's funny.
It's a dad's life. It's a dad's life. What? It's a dad's life. That was a jam right there.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't like that? My gas station glasses.
Right. Stairs by the masses.
So, I don't know who Kate Taylor is. Fight with Amanda Serrano could be like Ollie versus Joe.
She had to mix the different colors for the different days of
free speech.
I guess that wasn't the video. I don't know what happened there. I was trying to play the video, so I don't know who this broad is. Oh, the video skipped. The biggest fight of my career. Taylor tells a fight could be remembered like a Muhammad Ali. Joe Frazier. Madison Square Gardens, March 8th, 71. I don't know who this girl is, but she said it's going to be memorable. Here you go.
Except and as individuals, but it's especially because we feel like we're bringing the whole sport up with us as well. Yeah. It's absolutely incredible. The biggest fight in my career, a moment in history, and This really is the stuff of dreams.
Katie, do you believe that you and Amanda represent the two best female boxers in the world? Is this a matchup pitting the two best females in the world against each other, with only one to emerge?
I think so. I mean, I think there's a
She got a heavy accent. Where's she from?
She's got a very heavy accent.
But there they
That's
are.
dope. Yeah, I wouldn't fight her. She'd kick my ass.
Biggest fight.
She'd kick my ass.
Yeah.
She was fucking up the pretty. I'm good.
Getting up the pretty.
Maybe
Not,
you could say this.
not in the face. Not in the face.
Yeah, don't fuck up the pretty.
So here's Tyson Fury knocks out Dillian White this weekend, this Saturday.
So tactical early opponent.
Easy. 6'2", 6 foot.
He said, a modern day Ernie Shaver from Dillian White.
6'2", 6 foot.
He said, a modern day Ernie Shaver from Dillian White. What a way to end it! A power surge from
Tyson Fury. There he goes on his back right there.
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. Get
Let me see if it plays it.
Tries to place one to that.
Blinded him.
There he goes.
And with that speed of his right hand,
He blinded him with the jab. Move those hands. Gonna get the inside. Short, precise, right uppercut. By a foul E.
Myself.
power. What a way to end it! Another left hand to the body from Dillian White.
You're losing. You're losing. You're trying.
One shot, what a way to end it!
Yeah, he was losing.
Ooh, shit! Absolutely destructive! One power just finished it! Timmy, dig in all you want.
All it takes is a 100th of a second to buy a foul E from the word eraser. Right there, right down the pipe. As you see, Dillian White moving in, trying to get the inside. Short, precise, right uppercut, right on the chin, and timber.
This is a viper strike right uppercut. It is so fast. His head.
Man, he fucking really pounded. There it is. Boom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much all I got for the show. Let's move on to the subject topic of the show. Top 3 fight scenes in movie history. Here is my top 3. You can pick yours, and I can go through a list. But my first one is Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon, that he fights Han. Here you go.
Of course you picked the Bruce Lee one. Fucker. Me too.
Okay, what happened?
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
That is a poster. If you guys remember this movie, Enter the Dragon, came out in 1973. That poster is lives in infinity. Because Bruce Lee had the marks on his face and also on his chest. So I want to know if someone could jump up like this. There's the scratch mark from the hand. But like I said, that right there, that's on. I remember that growing up, and that was on my cousin's wall.
Yeah.
So there's one of my favorites. Another one is Kill Bill. So mostly martial arts films of mine.
I have like 3 from Kill Bill. That's my favorite. One of my favorites.
When they fight the Crazy Eights.
Yeah, the Bride and Crazy Eight, Volume 1 or 2. Just Volume 1.
You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you?
Ooh, so good.
Silly.
Your favorite fight thing.
If you have not seen Kill Bill, I know we watched Enter the Dragon. I know that's kind of a dated 1973 movie, but the action is still there. Kill Bill is not that old, and great fight scenes when they fight the Crazy Eight.
Oh man, it's such a great fight scene. One of my favorite. Okay, so Volume 2 with the Black Mamba fight scene.
You like that scene?
I love that one too. I'm all about some Kill Bill fight scenes.
Another my favorite, Mr. Anderson, Neo fights Agent Smith. Mr. Anderson.
So are you. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
So that is my top 3. This is from a website that gives you pretty much the top 15 best fight scenes in movie history. Elevator fight scene with Captain America. That was another favorite one of mine where he's fighting everybody in the fight in the thing. Bathroom brawl, Mission Impossible Fallout 2008. That one was kind of crazy because, you know, as Tom Cruise gets older, he's such a short guy, so he's like whips everyone's ass. It's hard for me to believe, but that is it's actually a good fight scene. Market fight, legendary, The Drunken Master in 1994. Jackie Chan, that one was actually pretty good too. I've never seen this. Cliff Bolt versus Brandy, the Manson murder, Manson murders. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This was a fight with Quentin Tarantino. Shaney versus Street, Hard Times, 1975. Something I've probably never seen. Rocky Balboa versus Apollo Creed, Rocky 2. I I know Rissa likes Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon
Hidden Dragon. Yeah, that's a good one.
versus Gen U, where they're fucking jumping on swords and shit.
Mhm.
As a kid, I didn't think this was a great fight scene, but it's pretty good. Indiana Jones versus the Mechanic, where he fights the big German, and he ends up in a helicopter. Santa Attack, Eastern Promise, never seen it. Just told you Lee versus Han. John Nad versus Frank Armage in They Alive, 1988. That was Roddy Piper. I don't even remember that. James Bond, Ren Grant on the Train from Russia with Love. Wasn't my favorite James Bond movie. Hall Fight with Oddboy in 2003. But so what are your favorite 3 fight scenes of all time?
You literally just named them all. Except literally any Quentin Tarantino movie that has a fight in it, I feel like he just nails it. I'm a huge Kill Bill fan. Volume 1, Volume 2. Like, if you could play a scene from Volume 2, that would be really awesome. I like the elevator scene from what was the one we just spoke about, where it has all of them coming in the did you say Marvel?
Oh, it's Winter Soldier.
Impossible. What was it?
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that. So I like that scene, but I'm really into girl fight scenes. I don't know, it's just like it's empowering, right? So I see a girl fucking kicking ass with a sword. I'm like, this bitch is a fucking badass bitch.
Right.
Go fucking somebody up, right? I love those scenes. Yeah. So that's you named them all. Like the ones I was gonna name, you took them from me. Matrix are good scenes. Yeah, I love a good Quentin Tarantino fight.
Yeah.
Even in some of his movies where you're like, oh, that's not the best. The fight scenes are they're kick ass, right? They're unrealistic but realistic. Like you just want to believe in the character so much that you're like, dude, I could totally fucking do that. Fuck you, Mamba.
So that was a good one.
That was a really good one. You know, all juiced up now. Huh?
The Black Mamba.
The Black Mamba. Yeah. Now I'm getting my blood pumping now. All these fight scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody better not cut me off today on the way to the grocery store.
No.
Fuck over.
Thank you.
Get that back over.
Mm-hmm. Like I don't know, I even like the Wonder Woman shit, but I feel like just the real, yeah, the sort of.
So that was a good fight scene.
Yeah, that was a sexy ass fight. That's some sexy shit.
Sexy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy thing.
Yeah. So yeah, those are my. You said all my choices. Mm-hmm.
Choices.
And then, what was your first one?
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Bruce Lee. I had him on my list too. All his fights are classic. Right. Jackie Chan fights are pretty good too. And I like Jackie Chan fights because I know he does his own stunts. Right. Just like the Bruce Lee stuff. Like I feel I have a bigger respect for those scenes knowing that somebody does their own stunts. You just really are like, wow, that's incredible.
Right.
So any scene that somebody does their own stunts, I feel it just deserves another level of respect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that definitely.
Mm-hmm.
A site that I wanted to bring. I know I watched recently, and I know you're into. You said girl power.
Verizon is going all.
I love girl fights.
The girl fights.
Yeah, I like girl fights, or I like John Wick too. He's got some good ones too. Like, I just love the fact that like he's got the dog, and like, you know, I'm all about that. Like, his fights are pretty good too.
Right.
I like the guy who fights for like humanity, or like he's the good dude that everybody's chasing, right? And he's gotta ward off all the people and fuck them up, show them who's boss. I like that kind of plot too.
Yeah, here's a good Quentin Tarantino movie, Dead Proof. This is the girls' fight scene where they beat the shit out of.
It's a good one. Oh, this is such a good one. You know what that reminds me of? Like, if there was like 3 bitches who did CrossFit and you got your ass kicked by them. Those bitches definitely are like CrossFit kickboxing bitches.
They literally blew his mouth out so many times.
He blew his whole motherfucking existence out. Kurt Russell gets his whole shit blown back in that movie. And when you watch it, you're just like, oh, and the stop, you know, the slow down scenes of it. Again, Quentin Tarantino, he fucking nails it every time with the fight scenes. You cannot go wrong.
Yeah.
You just can't. The guy's a fight scene genius.
So that's pretty much all I have. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I know we took an hour and 30 minutes of your time. So make sure you guys tune in on Saturday. We'll have a full staff. Thanks again, everybody that tuned in. Where can they follow you at, Savage Kitty?
Right. You can follow me, Tori Rochelle, on Facebook, at All Beauty All Beast on Instagram, The Savage Kitty, that's THEE Savage Kitty on Twitter twatter, and Tori Smooches on Snapchat. And if you'd like to sprinkle my Cash App with a little love, it's Tori Rochelle 1111.
1111. Well, there it is. You can follow me everywhere on Drake Swift. I think my Cash App is Drake Swift 1 or whatever, but you know, the whole $sign thing.
Yes, dollar bill, y'all.
Keep in mind the pandemic is over, so congratulations, everybody. We made it.
Okay.
Next week we're gonna come back with zombies. So
listen, don't keep your fucking cooties over there, okay?
Keep your cooties over there.
Your cooties, your funk, your steak coochie, all of that.
Make sure you guys are always washing your hands anyways, because guys and girls can still be nasty at public bathrooms. I see it all the time. I guess you don't have to wear a mask anymore, but always wash your ass. I'm out. There it is. I'm out.
There it is. Wash it up.
Wash that ass. All right, peace out. Stay safe. See you Saturday.